The Pan-Yoruba Social Political Group, Afenifere, has said that the President, Muhammadu Buhari, is provoking Nigerians to go into war so as to elongate his tenure in office. Is this true? Is this real? This is what we found on the front page of the Daily Independent. It's right here on the front page of Daily Independent, and let's quickly see other stories right here on the front page of this journal. Buhari wants to provoke Nigerians to go to war. That's what Afenifere is saying here. Buhari wants to provoke Nigerians to go to war, says Afenifere. Says Femi Adesina is a sellout. Says Femi Adesina is a sellout. Host countries weak growth, shrinks diaspora remittances. We have MBF blames El-Rufai over Kaduna bandits attacks, abduction. MBF blames El-Rufai over Kaduna bandits attacks and abductions. We have something about Lagos State here. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, urges compliance with COVID-19 protocols once of third wave. Sanwo-Olu urges compliance with COVID-19 protocols once of third wave. Down the paper, this is what is dominating the newspapers this morning. You have diverse newspapers being dominated by this information here. We have it here, blackout information. This is what the National Assembly wants to achieve with the NBC Act amendment bills. It's not just against the media, it's society right to know, your right to speak out. Of course, we all have the right to express our views. We all have the right to say things concerning what is currently going on in the country. Of course, nobody is happy with the current state of the nation. We need to speak out and see what the government can do concerning it. All right, let's quickly join our analyst for more talks. I'll be right back. It's been a while. I have Mr. Lucky right here with me.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lucky.
Thank you, my brother. Long time.
So
we miss you. We are missing you seriously. I will tell you lie.
I'm also missing you too.
We miss you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on board.
Thank you.
All right, it's another edition of Diverse Views at News Joint, and here with me is Mr. Lucky. Like he has said, he's not okay with us not coming every time. You understand? You want us to be here.
Yes, always. Because you are our mentor, and you are our mentor, and you make us grow. We want you. Because without you, I don't think you can see things are not working well. But when you were there before, when you were with us, everything was flowing. But now, I don't know what that is it. So we love you, and I pray God should just encourage you so that move forward in Jesus' name. All
right, amen, amen. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for the encouragement. And we have something on the front page of the Daily Independent newspaper. Afenifere is saying something very crucial. What is Afenifere saying? That's the leader of Afenifere, Ayo Adebanjo. Buhari wants to provoke Nigerians to go to war. Of course, nobody prays for war. Nobody prays for chaos. Nobody prays for confusion in the country because it will affect everybody. You know that. But I think the president should do something to unite Nigerians at this point in time. Don't forget that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, talking about IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, is currently in detention, currently in the custody of the DSS. Sunday Igboho is nowhere to be found. Sunday Igboho is nowhere to be found, has been declared wanted. Now, with all these things going on, of course, these people didn't just come out to agitate. They saw something. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu also saw something which he has been saying, telling the government to adjust, telling the government to amend, which the government didn't give listening ears to. Don't you think Buhari needs to sit down with some good advisors and think on how to move the country forward?
Thank you very much. Number one, I thought when Pharaoh died, that's the end of all this bad witchcraft or devil. I didn't know we have a Pharaoh's son in Nigeria. Pharaoh's son is a Buhari. I don't hide anything. I have to say it the way it is. It's only Pharaoh that refused to listen to God, but at the end, he end up falling. So Buhari is a pharaoh in Nigeria here. I don't understand why a woman being will just sit. God have given you everything. You tried 4 times, you didn't win. Now God now use it to test you, but see how you are treating Nigerians. You don't listen to others. Too much of killing. The rate of poverty is too high. You can see it's a pharaoh. That's what pharaoh represents. And you arrest Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Ethiopia or Kenya to Nigeria, but you cannot see the bandits who are very close to you. Kidnapping 130, killing every day. He has become a celebrity. He did not. I saw yesterday when Malami, Attorney General, celebrating. I don't know what he celebrating. Celebrating life. Have a lot of governors, politicians, the northerners. They gather there, enjoy our wealth, enjoy our money that is coming from Niger Delta, and which we and Niger Delta we are not enjoying like the way they are enjoying. So they are celebrating mediocrity, they are celebrating killing, they are celebrating death, they are celebrating poverty because they are stealing our money in Niger Delta. So I don't surprised that Buhari is behaving like that. The only way is for the people to go the others and the youth to map out and come out the way we come out for NSAS and send that message to Buhari. That's the only way. Otherwise, these 2 years remaining for Buhari, you can see how people are dying, thinking. Pastors are dying, women are dying, children are dying. Just go around, take a run. Celebrities are dying, comedians are dying. Look, these are people, things are not working the way it is. They say COVID, they are putting blame on COVID, but in other words, there is COVID even higher than Nigeria. This is what they are doing well. They are eating well. The roads are working. Everything is working. But in Nigeria here, everything has standstill. To tell you that we have pharaoh in Nigeria here. Buhari cannot do it. We should get up and work Buhari out. Let us see his road. After Nigeria Delta, pandemic, whoever OPC, everybody should now realize that that man there is not Buhari.
Now let's look at the statement made by Aya Odebanjo, the leader of Afenifere, a pan-Yoruba social political group.
Yes.
He said the president is trying to provoke Nigerians, to go into war. When you look at that statement, it means a lot. He also said that the president wants Nigerians to go into war in order to declare a state of emergency, so as to elongate his tenure in office. Now, how real is this statement? Do you think the president has that kind of ambition?
It's true. Let me tell you,
kind of
we're already at work. I will tell you like, we're already at work. The only thing is that the southerners have not carried gun. The northerners have carried gun. So if the southerners carry gun now, already be a full-blown war. We're only watching because we southerners, we believe peace. But in the northerners, they believe violence. And they don't understand that if southerners come together, they are not going to win us. We're already at work. You can see the massive of killing. Poverty alone is more than war, more than carrying gun. When you are hungry, you cannot carry gun. So that statement that Afenifere made is true. It's not lie. The only thing is that the youth, what are they doing? They are watching only football. All the youth yesterday when they were playing England and this yesterday, see all of them there watching, drinking. They forget their sorrow. That today we have a bad leaders. What that man is saying is true. He left for us. As we are saying it now, we are doing protest. What we are doing here is a protest. Part of telling the whole world that Buhari we have there as a president is a pharaoh. The man is killing us every day. People are dying. Poverty. We can see electricity very high. Food, no food. Do you know how much they are selling yam now? And this man we posting that he's doing well. That third time, he can't work. I know Obasanjo tried, he cannot work. He can't work. No matter how I trust Nigeria. If Nigeria they are alive, by the time they wake up now, you are the one that will be begging them. Please, let's come out. Just go out in NSAS. You know the elders, they were begging the youth. Please, shut peace. Let's make peace. Let's make this. When they
shut down
in Lagos,
the country was shut down.
Everywhere down. So I believe that thing is still coming. But be very careful. And people that will talk to Buhari that will understand. Britain, America, United Nations, Israel. Because some of our people here who are talking, some of them are collecting money from back. That's why the man is not listening to them. He doesn't care for them. So I believe the youth should see that language and send a message, like just like the way the Nigerian Delta boys send a message to him. Yes, send a message to him at the end. He start begging them. They should go further and block those fight, block those place, and let's send a message to Buhari so that the northerner, we talk to Buhari that look, you can't divide this country. I still have genuine northerners that want us to come together. But they should go and talk to Buhari. Otherwise, when the war starts, it too cannot start.
But look, it seems the president is always afraid of the Niger Delta youths, all these militants. Why is it so?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because
whenever they come out to speak, the president quickly no respond.
The only way that's surviving Nigeria now is that area. Oil. And people doesn't go to farm anymore. People, the northern sea are hungry. They don't go farm. The only way that sustaining bringing money to Nigeria now is Niger Delta. So if you provoke them, the first thing they will blow all the pipeline. But then you blow the pipeline, the anger will fall upon Buhari. That's why he's afraid of them. That's why you see them pampering them. I beg. Whatever they ask for, we will give it to them. But I'm telling you, that will come. They will provoke. And if they provoke, nobody stop us. The only waiting for just somebody to do it. And when you see a leader that will come today and say, let's make a move, you see them. That's why they say every strike, they quickly want to go and stop it so that it will get turned to violence. But where this country is going, everybody to get up and make sure this Buhari go out of that place. Not even allowing to spend that many years. The rate, let me tell you, okay, man, go to mortuary, go to health center, go to hospital, he's hungry.
People are dying of hunger.
People can pay school fees. People can pay house rent. Like me now. Someone, landlord just called me this morning. Where do you think I can get 300,000 to pay? What do you think? School fees is there. We have not eaten. So it's a big problem. They just called me this morning. Say your rent have expired. And I look back. I look right. What do I go to do? So if not like before, when at least you can ask somebody money, your brother, to give it to you. Everybody is hiding safe now. So education is pushing us to war. Nigeria is already war. The only thing is that we, the southerner, are holding guns. The northern are holding guns against us. That is using planning to terrorize the whole country. But the only thing is that we southerner, we believe in God. Until the last 9 minutes from Buhari happen. But before then, Buhari should send message by everybody. The other side should join their federal leader as put to Buhari. Otherwise, I'm seeing blackout on the whole paper. They are trying to close our mouth.
Yeah, that's it.
They are trying to close our mouth.
Yeah.
They should not speak on social media. They tried NTA cannot even. Let me tell you, we will continue. We cannot stop. Buhari cannot say it's even stubborn than Abacha. Do the Abacha time, people still smoke. I don't understand. Yeah, PM news suicide. So he can't close our mouth. We keep saying it. Until he leave that place, we don't need him there. It's not good for president. He's not a good father. He's I don't know what to call him, a wicked president we ever had in Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Lucky. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming on board.
Let me call.
All right, thank you so much.
See, let me tell you, the media blackouts. You watching over there in Europe, America, and other continents, if you come to Nigeria now and look at the front page of newspaper, the captions are not what it was used to be now. The whole front page of Nigerian newspaper dailies are blackout on the social media, blackout on the media houses, blackout on the newspaper. That is what Nigerian Senate, that is what National House of Assembly, that is what executive department wants. Eventually, that is what the judiciary wants.
They're trying to keep us shut.
They are trying to sellotape our mouth. Judiciary has covered our mouth. The executive gave the order, and the National House of Assembly carried it out. MPC, in connivance with MPC, they have joined together, sent the bill to the House, and the worst Nigerian senators, the worst Senate president in Nigerian history, it seems they have endorsed it.
Of course, you know, this has been going on for a very long time.
They have been debating it over the months, over the years.
Yes. No.
It happened during Abacha time. We see how come about PM News, PM newspaper, the defunct PM newspaper, how they are writing in seclusion, writing in isolation, writing, distancing themselves away from towns, from people. They were hiding somewhere, writing during Abacha junta regime. They were writing in seclusion, writing from isolation. They could not come out and have an office or company or a complex under which they operate. It's because Abacha, the junta, dictator, was after them, the media. Another junta has come in Abada, in Fulani clothes. His name is retired General Buhari. He said that the media should totally go. He doesn't want the media. He wants to do it the way. He wants to change it to the Fulani kind of leadership.
Well, when the president placed a ban on Twitter, I knew that something
is about to happen.
Honestly.
When the debate about Twitter issue, we all have the foreknowledge, the premonition of what is coming to happen. What is about to happen or what is happening now is media blackout. Comrades, brethren, brothers from abroad there, Nigerians in diaspora, I'm telling you, go online and see today's Vanguard, today's Punch, today's The Nations, The Sun, The Guardian, Daily Independence, Daily Sun, all of them, they are blackout on the front page. No caption, no headline. Yes, that is what Ahmed Lawan, Senate President, wants. That is what the Fulani imperialist called Buhari wants. That is what Malami, the uninformed, the clueless, incompetent AGF wants. That is what El-Rufai wants.
And Raphael, and what does this depict in our modern day democracy?
It depicts militocracy. It depicts tyranny. It depicts Fulani ideology. It depicts Islamization of the democracy. It depicts Fulanization of Nigerian geography. All the geographical region of Nigeria, Fulani will be everywhere. That is the ideology of the jihadists called Ottoman Danfodio. Then the current jihadist that is ruling us now, that allowed a man that partook in Al-Qaeda operation in the Middle East, Pantami, Buhari, that is what he wants. He depicts, he wants this leadership in Nigeria to be that of Sharia leadership, Islamic leadership, the way of leadership. The way the leadership of North is, they want it to be that way in the South. We are busy sending our children to school. We are busy sending our children to university. The North is busy sending their children to what? Islamic education, Arabic education. Are you surprised that the whole viewing centers in Kaduna State and Katsina, they are turning it to mosque? That is a demand from their brother kidnappers and abductors, bandits.
Aren't we suffering from indirect slavery from the government?
You say what?
Aren't we suffering from indirect slavery from the Nigerian government?
We are enslaved by these people. Nigerian government has succeeded on enslaving the entire country. So, what happened during Sahara Desert, Trans-Sahara Desert, Trans-Sahara slave trade, and the triangular trade from USA to West Africa, Africa to USA, back, triangular. It is happening now. What happened 14th century? Slavery. Fulani has come back. Nigerian government has come back to that ideology. They are enslaving all of us now. They have come out with tax, economic civilization, slavery. If you make call, you guys that live in overseas, I want you to tell me whether it is applicable there, in the system over there. If you buy a recharge card and recharge, no. Federal government will take 7% out of your recharge amount. Your recharge cost, they are slashing 7%. If somebody is paying you electronic payment, e-payment, whatever way it is, provided that money is coming from bank, federal government is taking a bigger chunk, a bigger chunk percentage of that money someone is sending to you, provided it has something to do with network, electronic. Federal government will remove their own money there. This is economic slavery. They are enslaving us economically, socially. They are enslaving us. You see the slavery now, that we cannot speak again, we cannot talk again, we cannot write again.
Isn't it constitutional to speak?
It is unconstitutional. That's why I'm saying that the current national house, state house of assembly, senate upper chamber, senate house, where the senators sit, lower reps, lower chamber, where the reps are sitting, they are the worst in Africa's history. The worst senate president in Nigeria, go and ask Google, is Ahmed Lawan, a fool, Fulani fool. Ahmed Lawan said that, he said it, I'm not accusing him, God Almighty knows. Anything that Buhari brings to my table, I will sign it. Which is why he has signed another loan. Nigeria realized their total expenditure in 2020. 34 point something trillion.
The debt, right?
Nigeria spent 33 point something trillion to service their debt. Oga, the dogs substitute and tell me how much that remains. This monkey is approving another loan. He said anything that Buhari brings to his table, he's gonna sign it because Buhari brought him. You see it? That is what is working in this system. So now you and I, we are under their slavery, under their apron strings. They control us under their control. They are all apron strings. Nigerians are under their apron strings. Wherever they send us, we go. Whenever they call us, we answer. Wherever they lead us, we follow. See, let me tell you, these crops of senators, this set of politicians in Nigeria, now. I pronounce providence will catch up with them. History will judge them. God Almighty will judge them. It shall never be well with their generations to come. They have finished Nigeria in a situation whereby we cannot send our children to school again. Mr. President doesn't know what it takes to educate a child, what it means when a child is well educated, well endowed with knowledge, what it means when a child has nothing upstairs.
Should we leave the media to fight this alone, or we Nigerians should join hands together and organize another protest?
The whole Nigeria should come out en masse and protest. As I'm talking to you now, they are signing another law into operational that if they see any gathering of people, police arrest them. Such people will go to 3 to 5 years imprisonment. Protests in Nigeria, they are signing it into law now. If you protest, Oga, you are risking 15 years imprisonment.
That's crime, right?
That's a crime. So now I begin to ask myself, how are we going to express ourselves again? How are we going to express ourselves when there is no freedom of speech? You can't come to a platform like this and speak your mind. If you speak, they will track you down. You will go jail. What are we going to do again? Nigerians should come out en masse. Let us protest this injustice against the media.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'm talking here because there is still a bit freedom of speech. That's why the whole world is hearing me. Then I want to sound my own trumpet again to you, federal government of Nigeria and DSS. You are detaining Nnamdi Kanu in your facilities in Abuja. I tell you, comes 2026 of this month, if Nnamdi Kanu eventually comes out from that detention and step his 2 feet into the court room, he is not going back there again. My explanation is this: when kidnappers abduct somebody and hide him, they bargain for prices. After bargaining the price, when the man, when his kinsmen, when his relatives set his eyes on him or her, what happened? They let him off the hook. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Nnamdi Kanu was not legally arrested. You Nigeria kidnappers, Buhari, Malami, El-Rufai, IGO police, Nigerian Interpol, you kidnapped this young man. We have now seen him. We've been bargaining over how many days now? If 26 comes, eventually, Nnamdi Kanu is regaining his freedom.
His British passport was discovered in Kenya.
In Kenya.
And that signals that he was
Abducted in Kenya. They can't deny this obviousness. They can't deny this. This is too obvious to deny. Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya. Nigeria disowned it. They disowned that claim. No, they disowned themselves. They accused Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Ethiopian embassy here came out and said, no, there is nothing like that. And truly, there was nothing like that. Even the British said nothing like that. Now, they have contravened the law that has been running over the years among the Commonwealth countries. Here is the worst place that Britain has set their foot on because of a man and his low mentality, because of some rubbish, stupid clerics and idiotic politicians in the south, because of them and their own low mentality. I'm telling you, Michael,
thank you so much.
We are tired of this system.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We really appreciate you. All right, we have Chris Nnamdi right here with me at the newsstand. It's been a while. You're welcome.
Yeah. About what you ask about DSSS or what they are doing. I'm not blaming DSSS
for detaining Nnamdi Kanu.
I am not blaming DSSS for detaining Kanu. And I am not blaming any national security agency of Nigeria. Okay. Somebody control them. Somebody tell them what to do. Whatever they tell them to do, they do. If they ask them to leave, they will leave. If they ask them to arrest, they will arrest. My own father is a military officer. If they ask them to move, they will move. I have a family in that DSSS. If they ask them to go, they will go. If they ask them to come, they will come. They are not the one controlling. Somebody is controlling them. Now, if you are facing, we don't face DSSS. We face those who are controlling them.
And who are those people controlling
the
them?
Political leaders of Nigeria, the presidencies, the senators, the federal government. Who is the federal government? Federal government are those people whom election bring into the federal level to rule Nigerians. The president himself, the senators themselves, and the rep. Those are the main federal government. The rest ones are appointee. They can remove them anytime. They can remove minister anytime. They can remove those ones anytime. They can remove chief of minister anytime. They can remove chief defense staff anytime. But these ones are the ones you need to face. These are the political leaders. And these political leaders, they don't represent their own pocket. They're fighting for their own pockets. They're fighting for their own selfish interest. Anything that will affect their pocket, they don't want. That's why they're fighting Kanu. That's why they're fighting Sunday Igboho. Because these guys are agitating for right things. For example, Nigerians are going through these pains since 1960. This thing turned to war. After fighting, they're still going through the same pains of poverty and suffering and pain and different kind of pains in the country. Now, after the war again, Fela, Ganifo and me, they rise up. They talk, they went to the court, they went to World Court about Nigeria. After the whole thing, Nigeria did not settle yet. Finally, Abiola come out. Finally, they kill Abiola. Nothing happened. Every time, Nigeria never settled. Before you know it, Boko Haram come up again. Why? Why do all these things happen? Because of poverty. Poverty. When I say poverty, poverty of mind, poverty of pockets, lack of education. In Angola, primary to university, they have a free education because they are selling crude oil. In Nigeria, nothing like education here. In Ghana here, once you are graduated from University of Ghana and you don't have anything, you don't have job for 1 year, you're free to take 1 million cedis from the Central Bank of Ghana direct from ATM machine as a citizen of Ghana. Any nation that has resources and they don't silence poverty. Poverty different from poor. Poverty means a man without no hope. A poor man has a hope. A poor man, we may sack a poor man from where he's working. A poor man still has somebody that we call to help him with 50,000, 10,000, 20,000, 5,000, even 100 naira. That's a poor man. But the poverty means a man without no hope. They sack him in his office, he pack his other family and go back to his village. But that is what we call poverty. Nobody to assist, nobody to help. And this is much in Nigeria. So that is why we need to care. That's why I say that these people are fighting. So Nigeria unleash poverty. These political leaders unleash poverty on people from generation to generation, even though to this generation. Now secession has come now that they have to divide the nation. Now they cannot come out. Sunday Buhari come out. Now these people, are they fighting for wrong things? Are they fighting for right things? They are fighting for right things. Because Boko Haram have tried their own. No way. What are they calling it? Bandits, they are trying. Herdsmen are still trying their own. What are they calling it? Militants are trying their own. So Nigeria never said, they know it's poverty. They too, they know it's poverty.
Or lack of leadership. Is it lack of leadership or
when
poverty?
When I say lack of leadership,
brings about, okay.
When you say lack of leadership, maybe lack of leadership means they don't have leader. They have leader. There's a leader there. But this particular leader,
quality leadership.
Quality leader, thank you. Now, these people they call leader, they are fighting for their own pockets and their own family. I mean, when I say family, their wife and their children, not their extended family. Some of their extended family are very poor. They're not fighting for the nations whom they represent. So these people you see, they're not doing anything to anybody. They unleash poverty. Look at Nigeria today. Private school is better than government school. It is poverty. Look at Nigeria today. Nigeria is selling only crude oil. What of today? God just decided to dry this crude oil. What are we going to get money? How are we going to get money? What of today? Why are they fighting saying they don't want Biafra to go? Because of crude oil. These guys own the crude oil. Why are they fighting? They say Oduduwa will not go because of the seaport of Lagos State. If Lagos State sees their seaport one day, Yoruba rise up and seize their sand, seize all their boundaries. The South seize their crude oil. What are you going to sell again? The federal government of Ghana has a company where they employ about 300,000 workers. They produce flour mill there. I mean cassava flour mill, owned by the federal government of Ghana. Federal government of Ghana have a textile company owned by the federal government of Ghana. Apart from where they get money from those companies. Nigeria don't have anything. Nigeria is selling only resources that belong to some people. Now tell me, if you rise up, if all those people rise up, say they want to collect their things, Nigeria is finished. Where is Nigeria? It's crude oil and the seaport of Lagos State, Yoruba land. They saw the door will not go because of seaports and the timber of those states. All these guys, what of these guys come in a massive way? War and they go. Which means hunger will kill the poor of the north. So what am I to tell you? I'm not even believing hunger will kill them. It's foolishness.
And what's your take on the government, moving to keep Nigerians quiet, to express their views about the state of the nation? Don't you think this is unconstitutional?
Yeah, if they do it that if Nigeria come out like that, it will affect them. Because international nations will begin to hear about it. And some begin to mock Nigeria or warn Nigeria. Say they don't want to hear it. And they steer people off from the streets. They don't want to hear that one. They want to tell people, call people fool, like animal. So, all I know is Biafra. That's all.
All right, thank you so much. I hope you've been able to hear one or two things from our analyst today. And here we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us next time on the same platform. I still remain Michael Adekule. Behind the camera is Sheyi or Betala. You can join us on our social media and on the screen. Thank you so much, viewers. Bye for now.